Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19, and welcome back to Geiselsberg map. Mowing, as promised, we're going to mow this north meadow that we created. And if you don't remember, or if you're new to the series, this used to be, let's get in here, where we are right now. There was a grass meadow out to the west. I don't know if you're getting a cursor. There was a grass meadow out to the west. This has always been grass. There was a little meadow to the east. This used to be grass, now it's a lot of structures. And then in the center was a forest, used to be trees, and now it's grass. None of these fields have a number. So if we want to generate a course in course play, we got to do a little trickery. We got to do a little chicanery. However, there is a feature that lets you do just that. So when we go into course play, when we turn our HUD on, there it is. When we go into course play, I created one called North Meadow Perimeter. And essentially what I did was I just drove around the outside of the field with record on and made an outline. I made a border around it. Then when you go into generate course, rather than selecting a field number, you simply use that outline that you created. And what we ended up with is something called North Meadow Big M. So it is that outline and then set to a 10-meter width. And the reason this is important is we do have that bottleneck in the center there, and I'm concerned about how it's all going to work out. I think it's going to be okay. Now, I did notice something else in course play that is, I wouldn't say that it's disappointing. That's not the right word. It's a bit perplexing, but again, I think FS19 is different in the way that it does a lot of things. Because I can remember myself personally using course play for forage harvesters, and it seems like that's no longer an option. So what can you do? And we are set on swath dropping. Man, I need this all to go right. I need it all to go right. Here we go. Get to work. So off they go. Right? Do they? Certainly seems like it. I'm gonna hit some coffee while we're getting unfolded here. There they go. And they are dropping a swath. Fantastic. Beautiful. So now normally what I would do is I would hop in here. This is what I've done in the past. I would hop in here, right? And I would simply load that course as well. What's it called? North Meadow Big M, right? And everything would be the same. However, we no longer have some of these options down here, right? It's not field work. I know this because I tested it. It's not field work, and it's certainly not transport. So we can't do that, not the way we wanted to. However, we do have follow me, and that is sort of the next best thing. So we're going to come over here, right? Come over here, right about like so. And we're going to, I believe you have to unfold. Yep, you have to unfold the header on this as well, right? A little power, set the brake, and we're going to do this. We're going to hop in our 9, our Deutz Fahr 9, and we're just going to put it on follow me for now. I don't know any other way to do it. Really, I don't. I can't think of anything that would allow us to have the combine harvester follow along on that same course play course. That's what I would want it to do. I just don't know if we can. So we're gonna come right over here, open the covers, and we're gonna say follow me, right? And I think we want to be a little closer, right about like so, maybe like so, and then off to the side a little bit. Maybe. Let's hope for the best here. So, carefully. And hop right back in here. Brake is off. Drop the header. Slow down the cruise control. Let's hope for the best. Here we go. We can get through some of these twisty bits with no drama. Sir. Sir. There he is. There he is. Alright. Is that it? Now, I would like our helper right alongside, but it doesn't always work as you go through some of the bends. I mean, you can see the trouble we're having right now. And when they're right alongside, it can sometimes cause some interference. So, if I set the cruise control, is he going to get it together? Yeah, there he goes. Okay. So this is not, I wouldn't say this is inefficient. It's perhaps not the most efficient. It seems like our mower has stopped up front. And what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to roll until our trailer is full. And then I'm just going to hop out. I'm going to park this forage harvester, or at least set the brake, and hop in the 9. Come on. Hop in the 9 and haul this down to one of our bunkers. Now, I wanted to automate this as well. I wanted to have the trailers driving down to... Oh, dear. Let's see if we make it through here. I think we will. I wanted to have the trailers driving down to the bunkers and unloading, but I feel like that's just not possible for several reasons. One is I don't know that they would continue unloading as the pile grew. I think with the chaff being really irregular and sort of lumpy bumpy in 19, I feel like the trucks would get stuck in there as they tried to get over it. There is a feature to have trucks back up, but I've really not been able to make it work satisfactorily. In courseplay, that is. There's a way to make trucks pull in and do sort of a, you know, swing it wide. There's a way to do it. I have not been able to pull it off. So if we did that, I would think we would almost have to use a rigid truck. I couldn't imagine it backing an articulated truck in there, backing a trailer in there, back it up to the pile, unload, and then pull out. That just seems like, I'm not even going to try it. It just seems like too much to ask courseplay to do. But what we've got here is not bad, because really we're doing one thing. Come on. We're doing one thing and we're getting 3 results, in that we're only driving the forage harvester, but we've got the mower doing its thing and we've got a trailer doing its thing. So we're pretty efficient, I'd say. Now there are power poles in this field, and I did tell courseplay to avoid obstacles, create islands. There's a feature for it, and it didn't seem to do it. When I looked at in fact, we can hop in the big M up here. We have to get it unstuck. But you'll see that it did not create an outline around these power poles. And I think the reason it did not is because the field didn't have a number. I don't know why. Set the brake, hop out here. I don't know why. It just seems like that is something that it needs or wants, is for it to be a real field rather than a sort of created field with an outline as we did. So check this. Yeah, it's normally there would be kind of a, I don't know, circle. There'd be something around that power pole, and in this case there is not. So we're going to go forward again, turn it back on, lower, and let's get out here around this thing. So we go here, right around here. Okay. Turn these off. Go back here. Now we want to go to nearest. And that's that one. Cool. All right. So now we go back here. And I'll empty at the BGA, I don't know, maybe once or twice. We don't need to do this all day for you to get a feeling of what it is that I'm trying to do here. But I think it does work. And I think it's pretty efficient. Like I said, I'm doing one thing, but we've got 3 workers workering. Is he gonna make it? Not really. Not really. Not really. Sir. So, set the brake. Hop out. Oh my goodness. Easy. Easy, buddy. So let's take this right back here. Let's do this. We'll put this right here for a minute. Yeah, right about here. Set the brake. Hop out. Brake is off. We're going to back up. And I think everything that we scoop up right now will make it into the trailer. I think. Try not to hit the pipe on the power pole. Perfect. We miss it. Go right here. Set the brake. Hop out. Back in here. Follow me. Back in here. Brake is off. There we go. That was easy. Is it full? No, can't be full. I'm just wasting chaff now. Yeah, it's not spraying anything in there. Moment. So we're gonna lift this. Go in here. It is full. Okay, I didn't even notice that when I pulled it around the pole. Right, so we're going to take the brake off first, and then we're going to quickly get off of our new mowed grass, or our unmowed grass, I guess is a better way to say it. We're going to get over here on what we just mowed. Yeah. As quick as we can, drive back around and get this emptied. Now, I think we will run into the mower at some point, and I think the mower is also going to run into that power pole that we're just about to pass on the left, and we'll have the same problem as we did before. And in fact, if we see it... Nope, it's further down. If we saw the mower up this way, I would wait for it to get close to that power pole, drive around it manually, and put it back on its way. Right. Through here. Through here. Where's our mower? I see it stopped down there. Oh, you know what? Did it just... I feel like it just drove around our... Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. I saw it in the distance with the mowers lifted. I thought it had stopped. Okay. Nope, it's still working. It's just doing very short lengths. All right. So we'll go right through here. And let's go out this way. A little bit easier to turn. Turn like so. Concentrating, trying to get a nice smooth pile. Beautiful. So we'll go here. I don't know how long this is going to take. I think probably an hour, I'd say, to bring all this in. And we just got a third of a headland gave us, what was it, 60,000? I didn't even see what the total volume is for this thing. A third of a headland gave us 60,000, so the whole headland is 200,000. I think we'll have plenty of silage just from this one meadow, and then we've got that other forest on the other side I'm cutting down also. Now that, let me tell you about an anxiety I have. Let me tell you about a little fear that I have. I know this map is going to convert to seasons, possibly today. I mean, it's a little bit after 7 a.m. as I'm recording this. Where I live, mods update, between 10 a.m. and noon. And I suspect that at some point, we're going to have Geiselsberg seasons. Some of it might be okay as far as trying to preserve the save game. Some of it might be okay. But I know that the forests that we've cut down are definitely going to repopulate. They just are. There's no way to get around it. Nothing you can do. Oh, cool. It didn't entirely waste that chaff. It had it sitting in the pipe. Right. Brake is off. Forage harvester is on. Lower the header. Here we go. So one thing we can do is simply start Geiselsberg again and take it in a very different direction than when we initially started. Something else we can do is go to a different map. But I don't know, man. This map is really, it's got a hold of me. Something about Geiselsberg. It really, really works for me as a map. So I don't know what we'll do. It'll be one of those two things. You know, but I think I want to keep playing this map. I just don't know. Well, I know, as I said, we could start in a completely different direction than what we did last time when we started the map. But I don't know how much fun that's going to be for you. You know, because part of me thinks it's all just farming. Like, who cares? You know, whether we're doing this or doing that, it's all just farming on Geiselsberg. No big whoop. But I know I want to continue to make things for you that are interesting for you to watch, or maybe things that you haven't seen before, or things that you're not used to, or whatever. And I know some things can get a little bit stale. They can turn a little spammy on you. So I don't want Geiselsberg to end up like that. But at the same time, I do feel like this map is still showing us a lot of things. I feel like it is, in a lot of ways, still very fresh. So maybe we'll just keep going on Geiselsberg, but take it in a new direction with seasons. I mean, we'll sort of have to. And I'm also logging is I still don't like it. I really do not like logging, but you make a lot of money. And part of me is wondering now, when I start a map, and typically I start, whether I'm in seasons or not, typically I start by fertilizing some fields and getting a crop in the ground, and then later I bring in animals, and I never log. I never cut wood. But now I'm thinking maybe before we buy animals, before we do anything, maybe we should log and just make a quick 700,000 or 800,000 euro. So we're starting with a lot of money in the bank rather than borrowing money, and you know what I mean? It's a thought. But that's, I don't know, that's a totally different take on farming than anything that I've thought of in the past. You know, the idea that we would, well, like if we start Geiselsberg again, this forest that we already cut down, I guess we cut it down again, you know, and get this same amount of money out of it. I believe it was about 500,000. So maybe we do that. I don't know. Nine right up next to us. Beautiful. Man, the big M is putting in work. Do you see that? That is nearly done. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not, because now it's got to drive all the way down to the other end and do actually the bigger portion of this meadow. This is probably a third of the total volume. Like this half of it, this side of the bottleneck. Right here. Is that it? You full? Come on. A little bit more room. Come on. Now he's full. Right. So we're going to lift the header. We're going to set the brake. Hop out of here. Hop in here. Come off of follow me. Brake's off. Here we go. And this, yeah, this is 60,000. Okay, so two headlands, more or less, gave us 120,000. Yeah, I think we're going to have plenty of silage when we're done here. And then the crazy part is this other forest over here, which is right now to our left, is 3 times the size of the one that we cut down already. So we'd have, man, I can't even estimate, 800,000, maybe 1 million liters of silage. if we were to bring in that other forest on the other side. More money than we know what to do with. All right, so we'll go here. Where are we at on time? 20 minutes. Let's go one more. Let's go one more load. Because that'll be 180. That's close enough to 200. Yeah, this really worked out. I had my doubts. And I was disappointed, I have to say, when I saw that we could not put the forage harvester on course play. But I feel like we're making pretty good time here. And this seems efficient enough. You know, maybe not quite as efficient as having all three on course play. But this is working for me. Break this off. Drop the header. Let's get rid of this too. We don't need all that up there. Here we go. And some of this, I don't know that I would be comfortable pulling that trailer with the forage harvester. I've seen people do that. I don't know if that's ever done in real life. I don't know how realistic that is. But there's going to be a lot of, because of where the tractor positions itself on follow me, I think we're going to need to come back and clean some of this up manually. Come on. And that's fine. Obviously, I'll do that off camera. But if I can... Yeah, here we go. If I could just get some rows going. I feel like they're on the wrong side. Well, I guess I could put them on the other side. No, we're going to make so many lefts and so many rights. I don't know that there even is a right side and a wrong side. It's just going to be kind of hit or miss till we get everything done. That's fine. It's fine. We're making progress. And as big as this field is, yeah, I'm not going to get too fussy about it. I was thinking if we put the 9 on the other side of the forage harvester, maybe brought it in a little closer, and then I just made right turns. But I don't think that's possible. I think we're going to need to make rights and lefts, and if we put it too close on the left side so we can make right turns, then the first time we have to make a left turn, it's going to be in our way. That's fine. So go down here. Oh, yeah. Now we're being productive. Very cool. So, right, I will bring all this in. Next episode, we're either going to be harvesting soybeans, because I got all those soybeans planted down at the South Farm. We're either going to be doing that, or we're going to be getting this silage. Well, it's chaff now, but it will become silage, and then we're going to put that into the hopper. Probably with the belts, maybe with the wheel loader. And... no, we're not going to have enough. I was thinking maybe I could just fill both bunkers and do one of each, right? Have the belt going on one side and the wheel loader on the other. But I don't think we'll have that much grass from this harvest, so we won't need to do that. But we will definitely unload the bunker. Unless we lose this save game when we go to Seasons, if Geiselsberg Seasons releases. And we lose this save game, then we will, I don't know, something. So it says our mower is stuck. Let's do this. Let's head down that way. Continue throwing grass in the trailer. Let's head down this way, and we will get it unstuck, put it back on course. And then hop back in, finish up. That should take us to right around 30 minutes. Perfect. I like when things work out. You know, in a relative sense. Nothing ever really works out. So we go here. Drop the header. There we go. How are we doing? Yeah, I mean, this is not bad. Where are we at? This will be... we've emptied twice so far. Yeah, twice. So yeah, we'll be at about 200,000 by the end of this episode. I'll take it. Right. Let's set the brake. I'm gonna go over here and see what this person is doing, sir. What are they stuck on? I think they're trying to back up to start a row. So we go here, we go here, and here. Yeah, it looks like they came up. Yeah, and they want to start right there. Okay. So we're going to stop the driver. Brake is off. We're going to pull forward right about here. Lower the mowers. Right there. Of course, turn that off. There we go. That seems awfully fast. Did we not say we wanted you going slower? There we go. It's a little better. We need to get crazy. Right. Back to our big X. There we go. Oh, and this field is I was only able to get half fertilizer on this. It was already fully grown when we bought it, so we were only able to fertilize it once. But if we get a second layer of fert on here, man. Silage is where it's at. It always has been. It's, I don't know. I would like it to feel more like a reward, like something you work up to. But silage is, I don't know. I mean, with seasons, I guess it's a little different. But silage is always, it's like in 15, in Farm Sim 15, if you could cut down one tree with a chainsaw and use the cheapest tractor in the store to just basically shove it into the pond, you could get like 45,000 euro for it. It was a little, you know, it was pretty easy to cheese it. And I feel like they've fixed some of those things. But silage is still, it's not as bad as it was, but it's still almost an unrealistic amount of profit. And I wouldn't say it takes the fun out of it. I tend to do it later rather than sooner. But if you wanted to do silage first, if you wanted to do it immediately, you could just make so much money so fast. But you know what? Everybody plays this game different. I think that's super, super cool. 27 minutes. This is going to be perfect. As soon as this thing is full, we'll take it over and dump it. And I think that'll be it. Yeah, I think we'll call it. So we go right down here. I know this, looking at it from the side, I know this tractor should be much closer. Like the trailer should be alongside the forage harvester and not the tractor. I know. But just because of the way Follow Me works, it's not entirely possible. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. You know the other thing we can do? Yeah, let's do this. Next episode, if we don't lose the map when it updates to seasons. Next episode, let's unload these bunkers either with the belt or the wheel loader, and I will fertilize these fields with slurry. We've got plenty, and we've got that new sprayer that I haven't used yet. I haven't used it yet anywhere. On camera, off camera, on any map. So let's use that. Take it off course play. Not course play. Follow me. Brake is off. Here we go. Yeah, let's use that new sprayer, and we'll slurry these fields as the bunker is unloading behind us. Perfect. This is all going to work out. So we take this right here, and I want to get this up because I want to see where we're at for as far as how much we've put in here. I think this will take us to 180. Yep. And I think this is also going to be about the last trip we can make across the top without smoothing this out a little bit. But I can do that off camera. Like so. Oh dear. Nope. Nope. Missed it. Okay. Cool. Let's call it right there. And I'll finish this up off camera. Right over here. Right over here. Follow me? Beautiful. And what are we thinking? Yeah, that could be a screenshot. There you go. Folks, thanks for stopping back to check out the Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Farming Simulator 19. This is the Geiselsberg map. We'll see you next time. Take care now.